Hello everybody, my name is Admiral Redbeard, and welcome to another 3 weird games. The first one we're going to start off with is called May I Take Your Order? Welcome to another probably what the fuck is this type thing, but let's go. Alright, I have been filling out applications today, and this is the last one. I have been applying to work at restaurants all over. It might not seem glamorous, but I want to see how different places are run. If I want to open my own restaurant someday, it's crucial to see what does and doesn't work. A friend told me I should save my top pick for last, and I should really kick him for that. My hand's about to fall off. It's a pretty ritzy establishment, but comfortable. Fancy, but not overpriced. Important clientele, but still kind and inclusive. If you can't make connections here, you're dead. Financially speaking. And the food, remarkable. I've never heard of anyone ever having a bad meal there. I gotta know how they accomplish so much, so I try not to be too nervous and fill this out like it's any other application. My first name is Redbeard. There we go, Redbeard. That's what that says there. I fill in my address and try not to despair over my handwriting before getting to the personal section. Gender is... I am male. And I finished filling out the form. Very awesome that they have non-binary on there as well. And I finished filling out the form. I capped the pen and leaned back in my chair. Man, it's nice to be done. Well, except for heading outside and turning them all in, one at a time. Better get to it. 2 weeks later, and I'm waist deep in my first Saturday shift at the restaurant. Busy doesn't even begin to describe it. After 7 hours of the weekend rush, I'm ready to go home. I stop at table 6 and go through the motions. Thank you for dining with us, sir. My name is Redbeard, and I'll be your server this evening. He smiles at me. Diner. Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Redbeard. Thank you. Have you dined with us before, sir? Yes, indeed. I'm quite happy to be back. Just you this evening, sir? No, my girlfriend will be here shortly. I'll have a cup of coffee while I wait for her. I'll go get that for you right away, then. No rush! No, it's a service industry, so I better rush or I won't get a tip. Countless families and couples have come and gone today, but for the past hour, that one guy's been clogging up table 6. Are you doing all right, sir? He doesn't look so good. He checks his watch again. Stood up, guy! Aww. Yes, I mistook the time. She'll be here any second. He's been saying that for the past 45 minutes. Poor dude. I'd tell him to pack it up and leave, but he doesn't have the look I'd expect of someone in his position.
Yeah, get the hell out of my restaurant!
There's anxiety, but only a little bit. There's no disappointment. Not a shred of doubt in his eyes. He really thinks... Excuse me. He looks up at me. It seems he's come to some sort of decision. Thank goodness... But this is a restaurant with crayons, correct? Yes, sir. We have those for kids. Excellent! A sting of ferocity enters his eyes, one that doesn't quite pair naturally with crayons. 1, please, and red, if you've got it. Like my beard? Yeah, sure. I'm not about to argue with the customer, so I head to the front. It's not exactly usual, but the guy's been sitting here for a half an hour with no phone. I'm caught between pity and irritation and hope for the umpteenth time that he has enough empathy to tip well on a single cup of coffee he's been nursing. There's a small tin with several crayons. We try to keep fresh ones ready. I grab a red crayon. He asks for red, he's getting red! The color of the crayon that I hold in my hand! I snatch up a red crayon. No sense being mean to him. He may be weird, but he's probably having a bad night too. I bring the crayon back over to him and hand it over. Thank you, Mr. Redbeard. You're welcome. It's no big deal. Hey, are you okay? I saw you don't have a cell phone, but we could call your girlfriend and... No, warning. No, nothing. He knocks everything off the table and climbs right on. What the fuck? What? Sir? Please get down. Oh God. His deft hand scrawls a wide circle, then another, then sections off areas, slicing as though the crayon were a knife. He fills it with symbols that look almost like zodiac signs. Homo sum humani amini hel elenum puto! Ah! It's like I said it too fast. There's a rushing to my head. There's a pressure, like my ears are going to pop. The game! The game! Ah! The tablecloth rips, and there's a spray of sweat-smelling fluid. I leap away from the table as something bursts out. Oh my God! What the fuck? Wet, spiked appendages are flailing all over, slapping and snaking their way over the windows and doors. They're fleshy but soft, too soft. They mush and disfigure as they slam against everything in sight. One smacks the hat off another diner, who continues to eat her meal, unfazed. Nobody is screaming, and nobody notices me on the ground, arms raised to protect my face and throat too tight to scream again. But that's okay. The thing is screaming enough for the entire restaurant. It's letting out a dual-tone screech, high and low, but I can't discern one throat, let alone two. Crayon thrown to the floor. The stood-up guy and worst diner ever starts calling out at it. Sweetie! For goodness sake, put your body on. We're in a nice restaurant. Oh, that was him. It screeches and roars back at him. I know, but... He waves a bundle of cloth at it. I brought you some clothing, and it's super comfy. It slurps up the bundle of fabric, and the creature bubbles and draws back in on itself, twisting until... What? You... Sweetie eyes! I emerge! You're here! You had me worried, so I figured I'd help break the barrier down a bit. Talaporia, you have no idea how good it is to see you. When he says that words, my ears finally pop and my teeth grit. It's a bad word. It's not a curse word per se. Not so much a word you wouldn't say in front of your boss. It feels like the wrong answer in a classroom or a meeting. That moment when everyone turns and looks at you, and you just want to sink through the floor. I just want to sink through the floor. I want to very quietly go get my coat and change my name and move to whatever town is on the exact opposite point on the globe from where I am currently standing. You informed me that the barrier was to be frail in this position of your world. I will hold you responsible for the trouble. He's beaming at the thing that came out of the hole, but I can't look at it. It hurts to roll my eyeballs toward it, like I'm dehydrated. When I close my eyes, the dark behind my eyelids is so cool and so soft. There are tears running down my cheeks. I hadn't noticed. The guy, Hendrik, beams and gestures towards the gaggle of eyes and puffy wool. This is my girlfriend, Talaporia. Impudent microbe! I may choose to craft for myself the form of a creator, a birthing one, but I am capable of far greater creations than your prepubescent females. And far more erroneously, your inflated ego thinks I would deign to refer to you as any form of companion? Her words wash over like a gentle breeze. It looks like she could rip his face off, but her roars just makes his eyes brim with joy. We've been dating for about 400 years now, and though the long-distance thing is an eensy bit of an annoyance, we make it work. The moment I finally devise an effective method of accomplishing your demise, I will rip your soul from your ever-regenerating body and chew it to a gruel! He sits down at the all-but-destroyed table and picks up his menu. But until that beautiful day when I can be with you forever, you're going to need to eat something else. Talaporia stops. She looks at me, and I bounce between eyes, trying to make contact with one that doesn't stare down my deepest inadequacies. There is human fuel here. I nod. Milady. My thing? Her mouth breaks open into a smile? Excellent! You are spared from punishment, Hendrik. If only for the moment. She sits down, but not on a chair. Dozens of her tentacles are still present throughout the entire room, spikes driven deep into the surfaces. blocking all the exits. She settles into one of the squishy appendages, looking pleased. So then, maybe we should order an appetizer. It's not that I can't believe that this is happening. I have an open mind. But as far as sudden supernatural shifts to my life, I was really hoping for wizard school. Ain't that the fucking truth? Or just a plain old haunting. Some ghosts are pretty cool, right? At least with a zombie or something, I'd know the rules here. What are the rules with this thing? Do I throw rice on the ground to stall her? Will she attack me if I touch her with iron? Someone's been watching too much Supernatural. Or not enough. I'd listen to my gut, but I can't make out anything but general foreboding. Demon? You summon demons? So that fits. But I don't know. Something doesn't seem quite right about that. Maybe she's, excuse me. Oh! I can barely think, but I can at least fall back on one set of rules. I struggle to stutter out the rote reply. Would you like to start off with a soup or salad tonight? The man grins and gives an eager nod. Could I please get the blue cheese salad? And for my sweetie... The Talaporia rolls her eyes, and her teeth flash as she cuts in. Hendrik, I've been on enough of these sham dates to know that ordering for your companion is rude. His face falls. But it's been ages since you've eaten any food. You're chewing on a fork right now. She gives him a glare, and slowly places the slightly bent cutlery back down on the table. Fine! But before he can say another word, she makes her move. I don't want your advice, though. I want the young human to choose for me. Oh, no. He sighs, annoyed. But he checks himself before looking at me, and I think he knows that she's putting me on the spot. Don't blow this, Redbeard! I can appreciate that he's trying to look out for me. I mean, I'd appreciate it more if he could have not summoned some kind of eldritch thing during an already busy Saturday shift. Or at all. I ease my throat open enough to speak out. Lamb chili. This doesn't seem to mean much of anything to her. Great. And what would you like for your entree? She slams a fist down on the table. My stomach lurches. First, bring me the matter. This physical form requires fuel to sustain itself. I turn on my heel and fly out of there. An excuse to leave. Would you... My hair will not cooperate! I turn on my heel and fly out of there. An excuse to leave. If there are any kind of extra-dimensional beings looking down on me right now, I would like to take this opportunity to thank them. I rush into the kitchen. Oh my god. Back in the kitchen, everyone's still bustling about. Other servers are calling in their orders. The ambitious cooks are working. The slightly less ambitious cooks are cracking jokes with each other. They're as oblivious as the customers out front. I could see my manager discussing some menu changes with the head chef. Hey, does anyone else see what's going on out there? But no one turns to look at me. Hey, I'm serious. What the hell is going on? Are they ignoring me? Do you expect me to just come back here and bring in this order like nothing's wrong? I take a sarcastic tone. Yeah, we got a blue cheese and a chili for table 6. Just another usual night, right? Without warning, a tray with the order is put down on the counter next to me. But other than that, there's no hint of a glance. No guilty looks. Hey! Nobody even flinches. Fine. Looks like I'm on my own. Did I tell you how lovely your eyes are this evening? From your ever-effusive sewer pipe of compliments springs something worthwhile. I made most of them myself, but the eye in the center of my head was my reference object. I couldn't even tell the difference. Your anatomy has gotten so much better since the last decade. It is easier when I have a fresh supply of study materials. So I suppose I can remain here long enough to consume some matter. Let no sentient being claim that I do not repay my debts. Well, that's just one of the perks of the job. Teachers can bring home knowledge, cooks can bring home food, and surgeons can bring spare body parts back to their girlfriends. I can say with relative certainty, that this isn't how it works. If I ever find out this man's last name, I am never going to his hospital. I served Talaporia her chili, trying not to get too close. Please be careful, it's very hot. Remember, sweetie, that too much heat can injure— Silence, Meat Garden! I know what to do with volatile heat sources. Huh! She flings the scalding hot liquid across the table, the scalding liquid across the table, and it hits Hendrik square in the chest. Ah! He rushes out to the bathroom, face red from pain. We don't serve our soups at a heat that could do permanent damage, but that still has to hurt. She closes the most of her eyes and inhales a deep breath, satisfied. When she speaks again, her rough voice has a tranquil tone. Clean it up, human. This is an establishment with standards, is it not? Well, it was, I mutter. The elegant charm might be a bit altered by the sudden presence of giant tentacles. She snuggles down in her seat. This is a gift for your owners. This is a sliver of my true form. Well, it's lovely. Sorry that you didn't like the chili. Apology unnecessary, human. I enjoyed that immensely. She sniffs the air. And it smells nice as well. She dabs a little of the meat on her neck. This body has concentrated blood flow around the throat and wrists. These pulse points heat and disperse stray molecules of matter, allowing humans to perceive them with their noses. She seems quite pleased with this luxury. She wraps the scarf around herself. Now that I think about it, the clothing Hendrik brought for her is all very heavy. A maxi skirt, a thick sweater, and a blanket scarf. The way you're clutching that scarf, are you cold? Ah! You may not have my scarf! It retains my heat! I will continue to generate and retain heat, and it will belong to me, not you! I take a step back. No, that's all your heat, fair and square. She growls. Happily? Yes, all mine! Hendrik will be procuring more matter this evening, which will continue to power this form. Physical exertion is a luxury, the caloric energy necessary to move but a digit. She lifts one of her own claws. Is precious. I have gone for thousands of years, lying in wait for foolish summoners to tear open rifts and let in the good heat from your world. Talaporia leans down on the table. The edges of her scarf trail into her chili, or at least what's left of it. Is it selfish to be happy that she's disarmed now? I look at the still present tentacles and recalculate that statement. She at least cannot harm me with soup, and that's something. So, human, how do you enjoy generating your own heat? I like it. Physical activity is fun. I too enjoy hunting. Actual consumption of matter at times comes second to the thrill of pursuing a terrified creature. Well, I was more thinking about exercise, to keep in shape. She stops. Do you waste your fuel on extra heat? No, it isn't a waste. It's fun. She hisses through her jagged teeth. The human enjoys this, does he? Yes, it's nice to be able to move, isn't it? She taps her knife against her glass. Well, I suppose. Whew. And Hendrik returns. Getting along well? As well as might be expected. Still, thank you for keeping her company. We'll eat our appetizers and... She shakes her head. I'm finished with mine! He laughs. Of course, how could I forget? So then, would you like to move on to the main course now? The next part of the meal. Ah, yes! With the larger portions! Hendrik points to her menu. So what were you thinking about? I always liked steak, but I admit that it was kind of thinking about splurging on the... Hey! Human Redbeard! I snap to attention. Hey! Yes, ma'am! Choose. Do it promptly and wisely, or else I will need to consume something else for my main course. She's staring me right in the eyes, and her gaze lingers on my mouth. She stares at my teeth and licks her lips. Could she eat my teeth? Ew. Well, I think you would enjoy... We have live lobster here. Hendrik gives a bit of a nod. That's my order too. It's been a while, but this is a special night. What? At what point did humans discover the joy of consuming live creatures? Wait, she doesn't think I'll serve it to her while it's still... No, sweetie, I'm afraid that most of us are still a touch prudish about that sort of thing. But they have a tank here, so the lobster is fresh. Feh! Nothing is as fresh as squeezing the life from a creature with your jaws, feeling it writhe and struggle in a fruitless attempt to stave off the icy curtain of death. I'm really regretting giving her, like, a loud yelling voice. She's looking straight at my throat. 2 lobster dinners coming right up. I rush away as quickly as I can. I try to convince the chef to let me serve 1 lobster live. I feel downright ghoulish, but between me and a crustacean, I'm going to defend myself every time. But her reaction is the same as the last time. She prepares the dishes as usual and hands them off to me, never making eye contact or reacting to anything I say. What is this? She lifts up the extra utensil. It's the lobster cracker. You use that to crack open the shell. This is a fair idea, but it is such a waste, Redbeard. To use this on a deceased creature... Well, if the food is dead, isn't it easier to consume? She waves a claw at me. Not if you have to crack it open anyway. Hendrik is already digging the meat out of his. I like it. It's soothing to have a little tactical activity as part of your meal. Taliporia's claws slip on the lobster cracker. Meat Shield, how are you employing your tool? Well, I made myself laugh. How are you employing your tool? Wow, Ryan. Well, you put either end of the metal bit over. Raise it up and demonstrate! He holds the lobster cracker and one leg up, leaning forward so they're close enough for her to get a good look. She holds hers up, pantomiming his actions, then promptly grabbing one of his hands, wrapping the cracker around his pointer finger, and gripping it tightly. Oh! His finger juts out at an odd angle, and blood drips onto the torn tablecloth. She cackles and throws the metal tool at his head. Fool! I can easily employ such a simple item. Ha ha! He's leaning away from his injured hand, the other on his face. Right you are. You got me. He sure does look embarrassed. It's really hard to tell through the pain. I mean, that is an expression of pain on his face, right? I guess she got him. He breathes heavily, trying to get himself under control. As though to prove a point, he goes right back to eating dinner. As though nothing were wrong. So, before I go, is everything to your liking? Is the food, powering your true form enough? Silly Redbeard! When in my true form, I do not consume human fuel. This human template, what did you call it? Hendrik's caught mid-bite, and he covers his mouth to respond. Human sona. My human soma! My human sona! It consumes calories, inhales oxygen, excretes feces. All the same to you, yourself, I assume? I never expected to have a restaurant patron ask if I breathe and poop, but here we are. But my true form requires something much more deeply sustaining. She stares me down. She looks at my teeth again. She looks me in the eye. She holds that eye contact and waits. I try not to squirm, but my moxie is inadequate for this situation. The music stopped. She waits. And then laughs. I can breathe again. Delicious! A light dusting off fear, nothing too overwhelming. If that doesn't strike her as much fear, please let me ever learn what does. So you eat fear then? Why are we asking these questions? Leave, dude! It falls under my purview. Suffering. Sweetie's true form eats concepts. And she builds her human sonas to have quite the taste for them too. Any form, important emotion can sustain her, but she's picky. I am not! Suffering is the only thing... suffering is the only thing worth eating. Eating anything else would be beneath me. It's okay. Whatever you eat. I love you just the way you are. And I would like you much better with 7 more stab wounds to the head. Anytime, sweetie. Though I manage to sneak away for the next 15 minutes, I know that I'll eventually have to return. I try to strike up a conversation with the line cooks again. So, how do you guys feel about the recent tentacle invasion? Of course, nobody responds. Yeah, it's hard to really put into words, huh? No response. Dishes click. I guess the spooky atmosphere has a certain charm, but I don't think it'll catch on with the baby boomers. Conventional wisdom says that they like elegance or rustic charm, and Midwestern moms are not into dripping fluids. I mean, as a general group. I don't want to assume individual tastes. This gets boring quickly, so after the appropriate waiting period, I head back over. Oh boy. Yeah. So thank you for dining with us tonight. I did it. I made it through the evening. I'm tempted to not even give them a check, to just rush them right out the door. But I refuse to slip up now. It's been a delight getting to know the both of you. How kind of you. You know, I was planning on heading out, but you know what? Ah, shit. I couldn't care less if I attempted, and am very powerful. I am capable of caring far less than most humans could in their most apathetic dreams. Let's do dessert. Fuck! Oh. Okay. I look from his smiling face to Talaporia's cruel one. I know how this goes. Let's make a recommendation. Fuck it! Caution to the wind. Bananas, Foster, Flambe. I don't know. Is my professionalism slipping? Must be. What are we impregnating? Sweetie, it's a figure of speech. I don't have that function this time around. Sweetie, I think he's just tired. That's okay. I think if I want this to be a truly satisfying night for our esteemed void goddess, then she's going to enjoy this dessert. Or at least how we cook it. What is this blathering about? But I can tell, I've got her hooked. We cook it tableside, with a huge flame. And there it is, got him! I'm not so sure about this. Looks like he's picked up on the pattern too. Oh, I insist! I don't even need to write this one down. One flaming dessert for table 6. I scramble about the kitchen, grabbing everything I need. Am I cleared to do this? Hell no. 2 weeks is not long enough to have permission to set things on fire next to the diners. But tonight's special, isn't it? You're goddamn right it is. Let's go. I wheel the cart over, feeling a mite chatty. I take my time prepping to light it on fire. So, congrats on getting out of, what did you call it? The cold place? The void! Void. God, what's it like in there? Dark, cold, mostly barren. Locked for something approaching an eternity with nothing but your own thoughts. Unless one can become creative. I do my best to make creatures to fill it, but it's a vast expanse. Literally endlessly big. But with nothing in it. Yeah, I caught part of your conversation before. You made your body, right? Indeed! When rifts become open, I am able to seize not only heat, but stray matter. I model the majority of my creations after your carbon-based life forms, but modifications must be made! I'll bet, if the void doesn't have heat, or any of its own matter, you need to make creatures that don't eat or breathe, right? Good human! I model most of them after myself. And you eat concepts. Yes! After billions and billions of years, I've evolved over 1 million species of void creature. Nearly all of them feed, as do I, on the concept of suffering. So it's an endless, barren place with no light, no heat, where the only thing that exists, just go around preying on each other's suffering all the time? Yes! Is it not marvelous? And someday, human Redbeard, there'll be a rift large enough that is not only tiny scraps and stray humans which fall through, but your entire plane of existence! You will enjoy it. Wouldn't I, hate it? I got distracted there for a bit, but I grabbed the rum. Can't caramelize it right without a pretty flame. I mean, I don't enjoy suffering. You'd be surprised what humans can get used to. I used the wrong English word. A closer translation might be resignation. You would become resigned to an existence saturated with pain. Enjoy isn't the correct term. Unless you're a disgusting cluster of miswired brain signals. Love you too, sweetie. Ugh. I know what you're doing, Hendrik. You think if you could keep delaying me with fancy dinners, stolen body parts, gentle words, and rough sex, couldn't we not talk about our sex lives in public, thank you? She places a hand on his arm. That you can stop me. You are as always disgusting, but an appealing opponent. Look out! And I light it up! The flame shines in her eyes, and I can feel the heat coming off of it. I should probably be keeping a close eye on it to make sure it's cooking properly, but looking over at Hendrik and Talaporia, they're holding hands, so simply and happily. She's gripping his hand tightly from joy. And then she jerks him across the table. Oh! Straight into the flaming cart! Now that burn, that's one that could cause permanent damage, though he may be lucky that the worst thing that happened to him tonight. He executes a perfect stop, drop, and roll, and soon the flames are out. Eesh, though he's far from unscathed. Human, this is a fantastic dinner. Bring us the statement so we might repay you for your noble worship and gifts. I salute, and wheel what remains of the upturned cart away. It's not long before I turn with the bill in hand. He takes the check. He seems to do a bit of calculation in his head. Oh, his poor face! Oh my god! Then lays down some cash. Well, this evening wasn't a complete waste of time and effort. Organ ravioli? Hendrik looks up at her. You may have one short, friendly embrace. He jumps to his feet, arms wide open to hug her, and one of her tentacles slams into him, throwing his body across the room. It slams into the wall and ragdolls to the ground. No. No. No! It slams into the wall and ragdolls to the ground. Hug transaction complete. Oh no, did you just kill him? She heaves a sigh. Would I were so lucky. No, human, I have merely rendered him unconscious. That's good. Via severe cranial hemorrhaging. That's bad. He will sleep it off. I've ripped off his limbs before. He can take it. She looks almost fond. She gets up, walks over to him, and grabs him by the foot. I suppose it is time to return him to his residence. She perks up. Or I can abandon his body in a trash unit. Perhaps nobody will find him, and he'll be placed inside a trash compactor. As she turns to drag him away, I ask, Miss Talaporia. She turns, quizzically. Human, I am departing. You've made it through this evening unscathed. You have little to no ability to comprehend how fortunate that makes you. But I suggest you make an attempt. I clear my throat. I think I'm trapped. I gesture around at the restaurant. Oh, yes! I had forgotten! Your world usually has even more light, does it not? She shrugs. Well, I had no hand in this! And with that, she waves aside a tentacle and marches through the front door. Hendrik's head thuds against the ground as she walks down the staircase and out of sight. When I hear the front door close, another server bumps me in the shoulder, stepping past. They give me a dirty look and keep heading their way. Just like that, I'm back. I get moving, clearing the table, scooping up the check. I check the tip. 40%! It might not cover emotional distress, but it'll cap off the shift well. This was quite the experience, but for my own safety, I think I'm going to skip the 2 weeks' notice. I came here to learn something new, and I'd say that that goal was more than accomplished. What the fuck? Is that it? Ending 4, a hug goodbye. All right. Woo, that was May I Take Your Order. Fantastic. I wasn't expecting it to be a visual novel by any means, but that was very interesting and definitely weird. What's the next weird thing? Welcome to I Am a Pencil. Or I'm a Pencil. Start. Let's just go. After the last one, I don't know. Welcome, readers. Warning, this visual novel is really short. Troll. Hello, before you continue, please tell me your name. Write down your name and press enter. Redbeard. 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 Beard. Ryan. Whatever your name is, it doesn't matter. This story isn't about you. Oh. Director, what the? Who are you? Read my name. Ugh, get out of here. Run! He's right, though. This is an autobiography of a pencil. It's not about you. Oh, yes, I'm the director of this short visual novel. I'm providing a platform for the pencil to tell you its story. So let's get started. Hi, I'm a pencil. Hello, everyone. Yeah, sorry. I know you're not that stupid. You can tell what I am, right? I just want to introduce myself anyways. So this is my story. Yeah, shut up. I know you have read or even read about me in school, but this one's different. At least, it will not be as boring as yours. Cut! Cut, cut, cut! Please behave nicely. The reader might be a sensitive kid. Oops. Sorry. Start it again! Okay, hi. I'm a pencil. I can write. End of story. What the fuck? Just kidding! Just kidding! I got you! Hey! Focus! Again. Action! Oh, come on. Chill. Fine. Hey, so... What's up, everyone? I'm a pencil. I'm going to tell you about myself. Please, get excited. So, I was born in a big factory. Fine, it's small, but it's where I was born. Have some respect. Nobody say any... Never mind, continue. What else? Oh, I was made out of wood and graphite. Hey, focus on me. Anyways, my body is thin and long. They also painted my body typically with black and yellow color. I like my body. It's elegant and I look sexy. Am I right? Just say yes or you're freaking jealous. Anyways. After I was made, they will pack me in the box and load me into a lorry. The driver will then take me to many bookshops. Usually, he will drive before dawn to avoid the traffic. Sometimes, I will be shipped to overseas. Oh, by the way, I love the ocean. Row, row, row your boat. Never mind. I forgot the lyrics. Anyways, please, focus on me. Alright, thanks. Let's continue. So, in order to make myself internationally qualified, the captain will fly me in his helicopter, far to the middle of the ocean. He surely knows I love the ocean so much. Then, he will throw me down into the ocean. What? There, I'll have to fight with the sharks to prove my self-worth. Hold on. Is this for real? It is obviously not. I'm just having fun talking about myself. Well, I was sent overseas though. Yeah, whatever. It's true. Sometimes I even reached Africa. I love Africa. I see what you're trying to do. Although, we don't have the budget to go to Africa. Oh, really? Tell them about the other place. Okay. Please continue. Where were we? Oh, right. I was being distributed. That other day, I was sent to a bookshop in Claywood City. The driver who brought me there will leave me in front of the shop. I will then wiggle myself into the shop. Just kidding! No, I can't do that, you silly. I was handed by hand to the owner instead. You are one funny pencil. Continue. Okay, Mr. Director. So, after they took me in, the owner replaced me on the shelf. Yeah, that's me and my family. Oh, wait, actually, let me introduce you to my friends, too. There, please meet Lisa the Eraser and Bob the Builder. Sorry, I meant Bob the Sharpener. Hey, what's up, kiddo? Hey there, sweetie. You might be wondering why Lisa had a broken heart, right? Ask her yourself if you want to know. What's with the broken heart? Reader, what happened to you? I have just seen too many mistakes made by the kids. It makes me sad and eventually breaks my heart. But I'm fine. It's just part of my job to keep erasing the mistakes that they did. Although, I couldn't help them more than that. Aw, don't worry, Miss Eraser. You did great. Yeah, I agree with Pencil. Thanks, I guess. You guys seem to be getting along so well. I'm so proud of you, Pencil. Oh, there's a boy coming. Be quiet, everyone. Just act like the toys in Disney cartoon. Mom! I need a pencil. I've lost mine at school. Oh, Sam, I told you to take good care of your belongings. I'm sorry, Mom. It's okay, sweetheart. Go take what you need. I'll be waiting at the counter. Thank you, Mom. Psst! Mr. Director. I don't remember having a boy in part of my story. Huh? Really? I don't know what's going on, but the readers seem to be enjoying it so far. I'm just gonna grab myself a coffee. Just continue with your story. Really? I'm thirsty, alright? Just do whatever you want. It's your story, after all. Just make sure the readers stay interested, okay? Sure. Hey, buddy, can you take over for a moment? I'm gonna go have my coffee. Sure thing, boss! The boy approached the shelf where the pencil was located. Please, introduce yourself first, you silly. Oh, sorry. Hello. I'm the narrator. I thought they wouldn't need me, but hey, hello, here I am. So, the boy needs a pencil since he has lost one. Yeah, you already know that. Anyways, he took a box of stylus pencils from the shelf and his mom paid for it. By the way, I don't have much line in the story. For that, I will cut the story short. Sorry. The visual novel is free anyways. So, after they got home and everything, the boy packed the pencil into his bag to bring it to his school. One day, he decided to write a letter to someone. Would that someone happens to be a girl? Would you help him though? Draw something. You made the boy drew something instead. The boy is drawing a heart, and he is struggling with it. But with the help from his amazing stylist, he managed to draw a beautiful heart. Somehow I helped him to draw secretly. Anyways, after school, he brought it back home. He then gave it to his mom. Wait, what? It's for his mom? Yes, silly. He isn't as flirty as you with Miss Eraser. You think I don't know about that? Oh, frick! Shut up! This is supposed to be my story. Please, tell Oya the good thing about me. Heh, sure. Anyways, his mom loves it, thanks to you both, Pencil, and you, the reader. B. It's not a B. Well, we are out of time now. So long, story short, the boy has become an adult. So long story short, the boy has become an adult. Oh yes, and he used me during exams and had good grades. Don't forget about that. Heh, fine. Yeah, Sam has good grades and has become a police officer now. Although he used the pencil until it gets really short, eventually he can't use the pencil anymore. This is all your fault, Bob. Wait, what? I helped to sharpen you. Guys. Right? Sorry. Well, yeah, sadly I was no longer useful to him. Although, hey, because of me, he could make something for his mom. Because of me, he could sit for exams. I'm glad Sam managed to score in his exams. Even though I'm no longer being useful to him, I'm happy seeing him where he is now. It's sad, but I'm happy. What else to say? I don't know. Well, that's it, I guess. Now you know what I'm used for and what I was made of, right? So, psst. Mr. Director, it's a wrap. Mr. Director! Whoa! What is it, Pencil? You were asleep? Yes, sorry, I get bored with your story. You what? Never mind, it's done anyways. It is? Yeah. Oh, finally. Now I can start making a new story. Huh? What are you gonna write next? Well, I don't know yet. Maybe about a romantic giraffe and a psychopathic monkey. I need that. Huh? Are you being serious? Don't use me for that weird story of yours. I'm joking with you, Shorty. I'm offended. Anyways, hey, readers, if you like my style, be sure to stay tuned. Any last words, guys? That was short, but it was good to meet you, readers. That's right. It was good to see you, sweetie. Yeah, so this is my story of being a pencil. What about you, readers? What's your story? Yeah, no, keep it to yourself. We can't hear you anyways. Well, now the story ends here. Wait! Can I say something too? No, get out of here! Fine. I wouldn't say it's weird. It's cute. It might be more along the lines of, you know, like a cozy game, but we'll keep it here. Congratulations, you're a sympathetic and such a romantic person. Share your results with the world and don't forget to tag us. That was cool. That was cool. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say weird, but we did it in here because weird story, but fun. I really enjoyed that. That was cute. Well, maybe this next one will be just a little bit more weird. Okay, so the first one, a weird story. Second one, not so weird. This one's called "Did I Just Poop Myself?" So it's gotta be weird. Yeah? Alright. 90% off Sneezy Bananas. Z to interact. I'll have to think about this one. Do I do anything else? No one's around. Now's my chance. Oh my God. Did I just poop myself? No, wait. I think there's still time. I'll be fine if I can make it to the bathroom in time. Just gotta keep my composure. Hope I don't run into anyone. Oh God. Oh God. Oh no. It's really hot in my suit. Can you help me? Oh, what? Oh, what? Looks like they need some help. Talk. Help. You help them take off their suit. What the fuck? Wow, thanks. Oh, it's like Undertale. Oh, I'm not good at this. Oh, they seem satisfied. Leave. You've made your escape. Oh, God. Okay. We must make it to the bathroom. You got this, dude. You got this. Which way to the bathroom? Where is it? Oh, avoid. No. What is even the point of grocery shopping? This man is really overthinking grocery shopping. Leave. It seems they aren't satisfied. Okay, talk. You're doing great. Tell him how cool his shorts are. I hate these shorts. Oh no. Talk. Lay down with him. You lay down with him. I guess having company isn't so bad. Oh God. Oh God. If Sand shows up, I'm gonna lose it. You made your escape. Oh my God, okay. We can do this. Avoid. Ah, shit! Can you help me with my homework? I guess so. Dude, I gotta poop. They want to know what 2 + 5 is. 7! You tell them the correct answer and they feverishly write it down. I hate homework so much. 3, 2, oh my God, I'm so bad at this. Oh no, why? We did it. They want to know what 2, is that times 11? 22? Is that what, tell them the correct answer, they feverishly write it down. I want to play video games. Me too, dude. Me too. Get out of here, 3! Nailed it. They want to know what, you tell the wrong answer, they write it down. Oh, thank God, I'm finally done. I don't care. Avoid. Oh, shit. Nope. Nailed it. They're finally done. Okay, thank God you made your escape. I'm not pooping my pants. I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna make it. We can do this. We can make it together. We can do this. Oh no, what do you need? Hey, do you work here? I do not, sir. They have egg-related questions. I don't work here. You tell them you don't work here. Do you know anything about eggs? I do not. Oh, shit. Ah, oh! They want to know if they're holding a box of eggs. Confirm eggs. Eggs confirmed. Oh, good. Okay, we nailed it. Okay, avoid. Oh, all right. They're gonna stay over there. Nice. That wasn't so bad. If eggs are good for your eyes, eggs are good. You give them bad advice about putting egg yolks on your eyeballs. That's not what I thought you meant. I've been avoiding getting glasses. Seems like the spot. We cool? We good? Leave. Yes, get the fuck out of here. We're done. We're good. Thank you. Excuse me. This is a giant grocery store. Where's the bathroom? Ah, I'm not gonna make it. Where is it? There's so much fruit around. No! Sup? Their intentions are unknown. Nod. You nod at them. Chill. All right, made my escape. Thank goodness. Bathroom. Bathroom. Who are you? What the hell are you? Hey, I'm in line for the bathroom. I'm going to shit myself. Are those all butts? It's an emergency. You plead with them. Sorry, Bucko, I've been looking forward to this all day. Oh my god. Are those all butts? Oh. Oh, shit! Are those all butts? Ask about the butts. You ask about their butts. I love pooping so much I got plastic surgery to have more butts. What? What? Oh my god! Wow. All right. It seems they like talking about their butts. Compliment their butts! You say you wish you looked like them. I get that a lot. I'm sure you do. Whoa! 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 No! Oh, no! 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 I've made it this far! I've made it this far! We can do this! Huh. After your barrage of compliments, they seem very distracted with themselves. You've made your escape. Oh, thank God! Bathroom! We won! We did it, y'all. We did it. The game just closes out and it ends. Well, that was Did I Just Poop Myself? Thank you, everybody, for joining me for 3 weird games. Not the weirdest that we've played. Definitely not the strangest. Next time, maybe we'll find something a little bit more on the wild side. Hope you guys enjoyed this 3 weird games, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.